Hey, welcome to another episode of Driving with Mitch. I'm not driving yet, but I will be soon. Who remembers this wall? A lot of you, some of you, none of you. When I was doing daily vlogs and or video updates, this was my backdrop. So I've started putting together a new backdrop. One of my favorite things in the world when I was growing up as a kid is Nintendo, PSP. Got a bunch of really cool things to put in the background and just kind of make a little bit of flavor behind the videos. And working on that at the moment, so you should start to see that in the next week or so. Today I want to talk to you guys about the ripple effect. And I've got a really, really cool story, but before I jump into it, I'm going to jump into the car. And you guys said you love the car content as well, so jumping into the F80, do a bit of a cold start. It's really loud. As I'm reversing out that it's a bit hard to hold a camera and reverse out of a driveway, so I just pause the video. But ripple effect. So over the past week or so I've been doing these Driving with Mitch episodes, and I haven't been posting on social media at all for a really long time. And a good friend of mine, Tim, big shout out to you, mate. He's the one that sent me the challenge of doing 90 days of content. And he said, just do it, see what happens, see what comes out of it. Tim's a good friend of mine, does lots of great stuff in the world. He's got a program called Mentor, where he's empowering men to do the things that they wish they would have done in life, whether it be business, personal, training, whatever. And great program, great guy. And he spent an hour on the phone to me on his birthday and said, Mitch, do this content. You'll be blown away at what happens. So I start doing this content, and 4 or 5 days in, a friend of mine from Perth reaches out on one of the videos and said, I've missed these. I've really enjoyed. Jack, shout out to you. And I really enjoyed the insights and you've helped me over the years through videos as well as coaching. Thank you. Thanks for reaching back out. Anyway, we start talking. Tim's wife owns a couple of businesses called City Cave, which is float tanks, saunas and massages, so health and wellness. And I'm talking to Jack, and I remember that Jack is in the health and wellness space as well, and is an absolute gun when it comes to CPA advertising on Facebook. So keeping the cost per lead down and maximizing the profit on each sale. And I remember that Jamie, who's Tim's wife, asked me, do I know anyone and what can I help? And I haven't run ads for myself or for clients for many years, and I just wasn't comfortable in doing that for them and charging them, because I didn't know what my results would be like. All the fundamentals of advertising is the same, but with the Facebook ad platform, it changes daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. And it's been quite a few years since I've ran ads for myself or for clients. So I kind of put that to the side, and it wasn't until I was talking to Jackie that I remembered he did that. And I'm like, what are you doing now? He told me he started a float tank business, and he's doing a cryotherapy business in WA. Couple of those businesses were doing, $5-6 grand a month. He started doing direct advertising on Facebook, and took them in to do $40,000-$50,000 a month, which is phenomenal. Really, really cool. Really, really great results. So I made an introduction to Tim and Jamie for their business City Cave, and this is all what ripple effects are. The small actions, the small changes, the small things you do have huge ripple effects that most of the time you never get to see, but in this instance I have got to see it. And it reminds me of a mentor, Randy Gage, really early mentor from when I was around 21, which is like 5-6 years ago, 16 years ago. He told a story very similar to this one that I've just told you, and it stuck with me forever, that you don't know the person that you're interacting with at the the video's just stopped again. So you don't actually know what the person that's at the checkout at Coles or your local grocery store, what they're going through, and just by shooting them a smile or saying, you know, you look really nice today, or, you know, being just a nice human to that person, you don't know what ripple effect that creates in their life. They might have, you know, someone that is, you know, very, very sick at home, and, you know, their life and things have been really challenging, really difficult, and that little smile, that little compliment that you give them is just what they needed to continue to push through the challenges that they've been facing. So ripple effect. Be nice to people. Give someone a compliment. Go out of your way to make an introduction to someone for their business, or, you know, ask people what they're looking for. Like, I'm surrounded by business owners. A lot of my friends own very large businesses or multiple businesses, and I'm going to go out of my way now to ask them, like, what is it they're looking for? What is it that they need? Or what is it that they're lacking? And the majority, I think, are going to say staff, because staffing in Australia is very difficult at the moment. But I'm going to go out of my way to try and, if I can't directly help them, to keep my mind open and try and give them opportunities to help solve the problems that they've got in their business. So, Driving with Mitch today, ripple effect. You don't know the power that you have by just doing something nice or just being nice to someone. And that goes all the way back down to something as simple as letting someone in a traffic jam, which I'm currently seeing a traffic jam home from the workshop. And I'm going to go and probably let someone in now, which I don't normally do because I like to always win the race, even though it's not really a race when you're driving home. Anyway, I'm going to start rambling and talking about car stuff if I don't end the video there. So, ripple effect. Hope you enjoyed this video. Really appreciate all the feedback, and thank you for the comments. I'll speak to you tomorrow in tomorrow's video. See ya.